This is the news we've been waiting for. Cruise looks like it will be back sooner than we thought. We've got this and loads of news from Royal Caribbean, Princess, Virgin, MSC and more, so stay tuned.
Well, ahoy there, cruisers! Before we begin this week's cruise news roundup, make sure you hit that subscribe button below to stay up to date with everything that's going on in the cruise industry.
Before that headline news, we've got news from Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean have still not made the decision of whether passengers will require vaccination to come on board once its ships are cleared to sail again from US ports. CEO Richard Fain said, "We expect to vaccinate all of our crew members against the disease, and they have indicated an overwhelming desire to be vaccinated. Whether we will require vaccines of all of our guests on all of our ships has not been decided yet, but we are prepared to go where science leads us." He also added that the vaccination programme was the quickest way to get back to cruising, but he said he recognises that the vaccine rollout across the world varies massively, with some countries lagging much further behind. So he doesn't know if mandatory vaccinations will be the answer or not. He added, "I can't believe that we're approaching the anniversary of suspending all of our cruises. It's been a year of frustration and of disappointment, a year of anger and uncertainty." Yeah, strong words there, but can you believe it? All of those ships have been empty for a whole year. Just crazy.
I think that quote says it all, don't you, Ben?
Just
Ugh. And in other Royal Caribbean news, the Allure of the Seas will be based at Galveston, Texas, a brand new port that can accommodate Oasis-class ships. Construction of the new terminal will begin again next month and is due to be finished in the autumn. The cruises will begin in November 2022 and offer 7-night Western Caribbean itineraries. The Western Caribbean itinerary will feature stops at Roatan, Honduras, as well as Cozumel and Costa Maya in Mexico.
And after the ad, we'll bring you all of that big cruise news.
Hola, ¿qué tal? This video is sponsored by Babbel.
Babbel is the #1 language learning app in the world, and it has over 10 million subscriptions worldwide. We've always wanted to learn a language, and during this downtime, it's been the perfect opportunity. We chose Babbel as it's different to any other language learning app because it actually prepares you for situations you will encounter in real life. And because of this, it's proven to get you speaking a new language in just 3 weeks. You only need 10 to 15 minutes a day to see results. It's also been really good for our mental health as we're spending so much time inside and not cruising. It takes us away from our boring daily routine to do something really constructive and rewarding. You can also learn on the go from anywhere in the world. You don't need Wi-Fi and lessons can even be downloaded.
Hola, por favor. Sí, señorita. Una caña, por favor.
And because we're working with Babbel, you can get up to 50% off a subscription. That's amazing. Click the link in the description section below for more details. Que bueno. Now back to the show. Now that big headline news. First up from Princess Cruises. As we predicted months ago, Princess have announced that they will be sailing 2 of their ships from the UK on British Isles cruises. The Regal Princess and Sky Princess will offer short breaks and week-long sailings from Southampton. The cruises will be available to UK residents only and will go on sale later this month. This is due to the fantastic rollout of the vaccination here. Over 1 in 3 people, or 20 million people over 18, have already been vaccinated. As you know, all Princess Cruises ships that are coming back will be medallion class ships, and they will provide guests with a truly touchless experience. The technology will help provide a streamlined check-in, simplified safety training, reductions in queuing, and the ability to order food and drinks to anywhere in the ship. We've used this technology on Sky Princess a few years back, and it really is fantastic. Tony Roberts, Vice President of Princess Cruises UK and Europe, said, "Recent announcements from the UK government on the roadmap to the end of the lockdown has given us all optimism that we will be able to have a summer break." Yay! This is such fantastic news, especially for us Brits here. We are so excited. All we can say is, Princess, take our money. We will absolutely be on one of these sailings, so stay subscribed for those videos. As a result of these new UK sailings, Princess unfortunately has had to cancel all previously planned UK cruises on the Sky and Regal Princess until September 25th, 2021. For guests booked on a cancelled voyage, Princess will now move guests to the equivalent cruise in 2022, with the added benefit of protecting the guests' 2021 fare on their 2022 voyage, so there should be no price increase, which is really good. Alternatively, you can also choose to have 110% future cruise credit or ask for a full refund. There's no information about when these cruises will take place or details of itineraries, but Princess have said information will be released soon. We will, of course, keep you fully updated. Very exciting. I'm so excited to get on a cruise. We predicted this months ago, just as in Israel with Royal Caribbean's Odyssey of the Seas, and over in Singapore as well. We are going to get localized cruising. And I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to be cruising before the US now. But we have some news about the US coming up as well, so stay tuned.
Yeah, and these cruises are going to be happening this year, which is really, really exciting. Because at one point I did think, are we not going to be cruising this year?
Ever again. It's like it goes on forever, doesn't it? It's so annoying.
It does. And in similar news, P&O Cruises have also announced that they will do similar UK cruises, announcing a series of short breaks and week-long cruises dubbed the Ultimate Escape Staycation this summer. The cruises will go on sale later in March. P&O Cruises President Paul Ludlow said, "We remain in very close contact with the UK government and associated bodies as we monitor the latest situation and guidance on travel. We cannot wait to welcome everyone back on board with the protection of effective protocols to safeguard the health and well-being of all our guests and crew." The sailings will leave from Southampton and sail around the UK coastal waters, enjoying the summer sunshine. Well, fingers crossed summer sunshine, British weather.
We're not notorious for summer sunshine, we're notorious for rain, but hey, we're hoping we're going to have a decent summer.
More details of dates, prices and the experience on board will be announced at a later date this month, so keep tuned to us for all those details because we will bring you them when they are released. However, in order to offer these cruises, it means that the other summer cruises will now be cancelled. Cruises on Arcadia, Aurora, Azura and Ventura have been cancelled until the end of August, and cruises on Britannia and Iona until the end of September.
Yeah, unfortunately, that sees all international cruising cancelled, as we suggested that would happen.
All guests whose cruises have been cancelled will automatically receive a future cruise credit worth 125% or receive a 100% refund.
It's such fantastic news. We don't know what ships will be sailing these cruises yet, but if Iona is on there, we will definitely be booking.
Yeah, very, very excited. Can't wait to hear more details about what it's going to be like and the itineraries and everything else. I'm just too excited.
So next up for our friends in the USA, an update on the CDC. Whilst we're talking about all of this good news in the UK, well, unfortunately, guys, there isn't many updates. Cruise lines are still waiting for the CDC to provide technical guidance for their new conditional sail order. This seems to be taking forever. One big cruise journalist has nicknamed the CDC the Centres for Delays and Confusion, which we can't say we're very surprised because of the way that they have dealt with this cruising situation. Nothing seems to be happening yet. Little and confusing information has been provided to the cruise lines. No other industry in the USA is being treated the same way that cruising has. It's unfair and it's unjust. It's very disappointing as the vaccine rollout in the USA is going so fantastically as well. But we will keep you updated as soon as we hear anything at all. And plus on this, Royal Caribbean, do they know something that we don't know? Because they still haven't cancelled their May cruises yet, which we expect them to do any day soon.
Yeah, loads of you guys have been commenting about that on our videos and also on our Facebook group. Come and join our Facebook group. We're talking about everything in this video.
Link in the description.
Yeah, so we love to hear what you guys think. Now news from Virgin Voyages. Unfortunately, they've pushed back their restart date again now until July 2021. This means that all cruises on Scarlet Lady between May the 9th and June the 30th, 2021 have been cancelled. Guests who are affected are offered the best reward that any cruise line is offering. They are offering you a massive 200% future cruise credit. So you're basically going to get a free cruise or the chance to upgrade to a suite for little or no extra cost. That is very, very generous.
It's absolutely fantastic. No other cruise line is offering anything as good as that. So if you are offered that, definitely take it. Do not cancel. It's worth 100% of what your cruise was already worth. How fantastic is that?
And Ben, even if you do request a refund, you'll be given a complimentary 25% future cruise credit. How nice is that? So even if you're taking your refund back, you're still going to get 25% to use on a future cruise.
Amazing.
Once sailing does resume, Scarlet Lady will home port in Miami, offering cruises to the Caribbean, as well as a stop at the line's private destination, the Bimini Beach Club. The second ship, the Valiant Lady, is also due to sail this year in autumn from Europe.
Next up from MSC Cruises have announced that the MSC Seaside will resume sailings in Europe from May. Yay again, this is really good news. The ship will join MSC Grandiosa in the Mediterranean from the 1st of May. It will offer 7 night cruises calling at Genoa, Valletta in Malta, as well as Civitavecchia with 2 first-time ports of call, Siracusa in Sicily and Taranto in Puglia.
Ooh.
Whether or not I pronounce them right, I do not know. Probably not. I haven't even heard of those places before. So that's very exciting. And it's great to see MSC is still cruising as well as adding more ships. The cruise line has already proved that ships can sail even without the vaccinations. It's really good news. Well done, P&O. Well done, MSC.
Wrong cruise line.
Wrong cruise line.
There's so many abbreviations of cruise lines, isn't there?
But well done to P&O as well for bringing back cruises this summer. That's great as well. And Princess.
Well done, everybody.
Well done, everybody.
And finally, news from Port Canaveral. Port Canaveral is now completely ready for the arrival of Carnival Cruise Line's new LNG, liquefied natural gas ship, the Mardi Gras. Another abbreviation there, Ben. The port marked a historic milestone with a new cutting-edge tug and bunker barge able to fuel LNG cruise ships. Mardi Gras will be the first ship in the USA to start a new era of eco-friendly fueling. LNG is one of the cleanest burning non-electric marine fuels, apparently reducing sulfur emissions by as much as 99% and nitrogen oxide emissions by up to 85%. That is absolutely great news, and we applaud them for doing this, because we just need more cruise lines to roll out these LNG ships, because that means that more ports will install the LNG fueling.
Yeah, it's also on the P&O Iona as well as a few IATA ships, and there's loads on order as well from cruise lines such as P&O again and Disney Cruise Line, which is fantastic. Thank you so much for watching this episode. We really appreciate it. Please do hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out. We're going to be on all of these ships once they sail. And again, thank you so much to all of our patrons as well. You are absolutely amazing in supporting us. You do not know how much it helps us. We give you loads of extra behind the scenes footage, extra things and extra episodes, and loads of extra stuff, postcards when we're back cruising as well. Our captain of the week are the Travelling Garretts. So ahoy there, Travelling Garretts. And don't forget to click the link in the description section below for our brilliant sponsors this week, Babbel. Gracias. That's it till next time. Happy cruising.